How spiritual inclined is he? Does he pray? Does he like people pray? Does he like midnight prayers? Is he aware that male children comes from the male Y chromosomes? Because some men, if you don't give birth to male children, they're gonna pursue you out. I had a old couple say that you grow old and weary, and even when you don't hold on to love, you're going to hold on to the fact that your partner is a kind person. I just wanted to talk about questions, medical questions we're supposed to ask our spouses before we get married. Just medical questions. But while I was preparing for this video, I decided to chip in some things because we're going to get married, or some of us are already married, and there are some things we wish we talked about, no matter how perfect the marriage is. First, I think you should know your spouse's or your future spouse's genotype and blood group. I actually think that's the first thing you should know, because like, why wouldn't you know your spouse's genotype and blood group? It determines so many things. Like, I feel like it should be on your first date. Even if it's not on the first date night, it should be on the second or third, because I think that's when the most of the discussions usually occur. The next thing is HIV status. I don't know if you guys are aware, but HIV patients are not as skinny and ill looking and horrible as they were in those years. You need to ask your spouse. I think you don't even need to ask, you need to run the test together. Next on my list is history of STIs, history of sexually transmitted infections. I know you would say, is this not the same thing as HIV? You've already talked about HIV status. No, that's not the same thing. You should ask your partner about history of sexually transmitted infections, herpes simplex, hepatitis B and C, even vaginal infections. Everything should be assessed. You should know what you're going into, and if it's positive, you should treat it. Then you and your partner should run a fertility test along with every other test I've mentioned. I know you would say, is it really necessary, especially if I'll get pregnant immediately or something, except you're getting married pregnant or something. But if not, I think you should run a fertility test. This is my reasons why I think you should. People have hormone problems, especially the females. We have issues with our hormone. I believe in being transparent. So if I have an hormone issue, I think it's okay to tell my partner, see, I think I have hormone issues and this might affect my fertility. I might really not be very fertile, or I might have to plan my life, or I might have to undergo lifestyle modification just because of my hormone issues. Now I'm going to add other non-medical questions you need to ask. Non-medical questions I did ask before I got married. Okay. One is finances. By finances, I mean, is he financially stable? If if you're a man, is your woman financially stable? Is he or she working? By financially stable, I just mean, how hardworking is the two of you guys? Is he hardworking? Is she hardworking? Are the two of you guys able to plan together and be able to generate finances that is capable of managing a home? Okay. By financially stable, I mean, are you guys proactive? You might not be very rich now, but are you guys proactive and intelligent enough to be able to evolve with time? What are his views on financial obligations? Does he expect 50-50 from you? Okay. Or does he want 70-30? Or is he the African kind of man that wants to take over all the responsibilities and wants to shoulder it? You need to ask for financial obligations, because talk about children too. Do the both of you guys want children? Like, what's the number of children do you want? Do you want one children or two, or what is the number of children you want? Is he a male freak? Some men want they want male children though. Is he aware that male children comes from the male Y chromosomes? Does he know? And that it's not, the fault is not from the woman, it's from the man. Okay, so those are things you're supposed to ask. Because some men, if you don't give birth to male children, they're going to pursue you out. Very important. You should assess anger. Assess his ability to control himself even when he's angry. Does the anger control him? How kind is he when he's angry? Very important. If you guys peradventure quarreled and you're staying in the same room, what's the percentage that is going to still give you money for feed? It's still going to take care of things in the home if it's angry? How kind is he around people? Because I feel if you're kind, you wouldn't be okay if you see me suffering. If you see me in pain, you should be pricked. I feel in days and situations where love doesn't conquer, kindness does. Just in being a kind person. I had a old couple say that you grow old and weary, and even when you don't hold on to love, you're going to hold on to the fact that your partner is a kind person, and that makes you try to sustain the love, just seeing that he's kind and that he's a good person. So kindness is really underrated in relationship. Then finally, if you're a spiritual person, assess your partner's spirituality. What's his religion? Does he pray? Does he like people pray? Does he like midnight prayers? Does he like prayers before you eat? What he can condone as spirituality. Because some men don't like women that pray loudly, while some, they can kabash and pray loudly, even in the night. Others will just tell you you're disturbing them and all. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please subscribe and see you in my next video.